Hi everybody, welcome back to Planet Arizona Comics where the temperature's hot and the comics are hotter. And yes, we are getting hot again. We were almost 90 degrees today. So yes, we're starting to creep back up there. Sorry about missing last week's video. My wife and I were out of town for the weekend. It was her birthday weekend. We got up to a town called Prescott, Arizona, which is, what would that be, north and about an hour northwest of Phoenix. Had a good time, rest and relaxation and shopping and just recharging in general. So if anyone wants to say happy birthday to my wife Sharon, I'm sure she would appreciate it because she watches this show all the time because she has absolutely no interest in comics and toys like I do. But speaking of watching, I want to thank everyone for watching my last video because my last video was my first 100 view video ever. Really shocked to kind of wake up and see that one day. Thanks to everyone for watching. Thanks for everyone for subscribing and finding what I do interesting enough to come back as often as I do these videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you all very much. But like I said, my wife and I got out of town for the weekend and I was able to hit some antique shops. And a couple local comic shops up in the Prescott area, and I got some pickups to show you. Starting with Punisher number 3 from the original 1985 series. In almost 40 years, I've never owned a copy of this book, and this completes the entire 5-issue series for me. And even though it says 4-issue series, it originally wound up being 5 issues. Which was fun to see back in the day. Speaking of back in the day, even though I've never owned this book, I had this poster hanging up in my room growing up. And I'm sure all the girls I brought up to my room found really fascinating, especially with blood dripping out of that guy there. Well, maybe not girls, maybe girl. Okay, I didn't bring any girls up to my room when I was younger because I like comic books. Anyway, really happy to pick that up. Found a 4-pack of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in an antique store. This is number 52, which is the first full appearance of Jenica, which is a nice book to get for cover price. Unfortunately, don't know if you can see on this. There's some weird scratches all the way up here, and I've never seen this before. So damaged, cover price. I'm not going to complain because it's going for like, $15, $20 on eBay. It's the first, like I said, first full appearance of Jenica in a human form. Going forward, I see a lot of good potential for this book, but as you can see, just damaged. So not very good there. I got the other 3 issues after it in the bundle too. So I got 53, and I got 54. And got 55. In fact, these were $12 total for these 4 books, so even less than cover price. Again, 55 has this weird scratch, and I've never seen anything like it. I don't know what it is. In that same shop, I picked up Annihilation Conquest Nova number 5. This is a really cool Adi Granoff cover from back. Oh, this is like 2008 or so. I picked up number 6, which is a really cool Gamora cover. In fact, I saw this on eBay just a couple weeks ago and almost paid $8 ship for it. But I'm glad I held off because I got this and this for $1. And I like this cover so much, I picked up the other one that they had. I really like Adi Granoff. Really nice guy to meet at a con. He signed my son's Infinity Quest number 1. Is that really nice Captain Marvel cover with her holding the Infinity Stone, and really cool. And I like this cover a lot. Really happy to get that. And I also picked up number 10 for $1 also. Awesome Nova and Gamora cover. After that shop, found a shop that had Department of Truth number 1, the Jenny Frison variant, still on the shelf for cover price. And again, I like this so much, I picked up another one. Cover price, can't beat it. They also had crossover number 3 on the shelf for cover price. So I snagged that. And that was my pickups for the week. Let's see if I can do this. Not bad, not bad. Got a couple mail calls for you before we get into the weekly books for the last 2 weeks. I just discovered this was a thing. When I first got back into the hobby around 2010, 2011, I jumped on Gotham City Sirens. I'm a big fan of, I guess, what you call the Gotham girls. Catwoman and Harley and Ivy and Batgirl and Renee Montoya. So, picked up Gotham Girls #1 and Gotham Girls #2. And now, I don't know if you can see on the video. I think you can. Got a question for you. One of these books is not like the other. Now, I'm not talking about different issues, #1, #2. I'm not talking about different characters on the cover. Just one of these books is a little different than the other one. #2 is, if you can see this, direct sales. #1 is not a direct sale, which means it is a newsstand. Now, being that this was 2002, it seems like newsstand editions had dropped below 5% around the 2000 mark. So, going by print run, #1s are usually the highest printed of the series, and as usual, this was the highest printed, and that was around 24,000. So if you do the math, 5% at 2000, I'm even going to say maybe 4% in 2002, maybe 3%. Who knows? But 5% of, or sorry, 4% of 24,000 is around 1,200 copies of this. So what I'm going to try to do in the upcoming weeks and months, I'm going to try to find each issue of this series in newsstand. Now, there's only 5 issues, and I think that's quite doable. So, wish me luck. Got a copy of Unbeatable Squirrel Girl #16. This is the June Brigman 125 variant. I should have brought it down as a reference, but this is a homage to her first appearance in Marvel Summer Special, I think it was, 1993, or was it Winter Special? I think it was a Winter Special. So, being it's a 125, again, you're looking at not a whole lot of copies out there, and going forward, I really like this character moving forward. I like the potential of this character moving forward. I don't know if they'll bring her into the MCU or if they'll keep her on like maybe a Disney Plus show, maybe a Champion show, maybe a guest star here or there, maybe on the Riri Williams Ironheart show. But moving forward, I'm going to try to get as many of these 125 issues as I can for cheap. This was about $9 shipped. I mean, for 125, you might as well, right? So I'm also going to make a video, given there's only 8 or 9 125s in this whole series. I think the series lasted 50 issues. So that's something that's upcoming, something to be looking forward to. Now let's get into the weekly books from the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, picked up a copy of X-Men #18. This is a pretty good issue. This is what's happened with the 3 of these characters since they went into where they went a while back. Kind of forgot about them with the Ten of Swords series. So this is better than it has been. I wasn't a big fan of Ten of Swords, so getting this series moving, I'm liking this. I'm also liking the Peach Momoko variant to #18. Some people like her, some people don't. I think when she's really simple and I think she's best when she's simple. I really like this cover. I like the bloody claws. I like the wolf head. I just think this is a home run. In fact, the blood stain on the bottom. I like this cover a lot. I think this is a home run. Happy to pick that up. Amazing Spider-Man #60. Looks like we're getting some old characters coming back. So this was a better read than I don't think Amazing Spider-Man is a bad read. A lot of people are putting it down. But maybe it's just not amazing. Maybe that's everyone's critique of it. I'm liking it more than most. Picked up Future State Superman House of L #1 just for the cover. The $6.99 cover. I guess I shouldn't complain about $6.99 because it's a double-sized issue and you're getting a lot of content. It was a pretty fun read. So, Spawn 315. I think this is a Ryan Brown cover. If not, I apologize, but yeah, I really like this cover. And in fact, of all the covers I picked this up over the Todd McFarlane cover. I'm usually that's usually the McFarlane cover is the one I usually buy, and chose this one over that. And since I picked up a couple of Department of Truth #1s, I picked up Department of Truth #6. Might as well try to complete the whole series while I got #1 now, right? This is the Silence of the Lamb movie poster homage to Stray Dogs #1. This was really interesting. It's got that Disney style kind of art with a really kind of sinister adult story. So that was really weird. And moving forward, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm kind of not looking forward to it. It's kind of like, oh, do I really want to read serial killer Disney stuff? The answer for now, definitely yes. Definitely yes. It's definitely something unique and different. So if you haven't read it, I recommend picking it up because it was really different. Nuclear Family #1, pretty good. I'll keep up with it. Bomb is dropping in the 1950s. It's from Aftershock. Good read. On to this week's books. Star Wars: The High Republic #2. This is the second printing. If you've seen a couple of my other videos, I'm picking up every printing of every Star Wars High Republic they have, or requesting every printing because, why not? Never know what's going to happen. Star Wars being as hot as it is, something might appear on a cover for the first time, and it's worth the trouble, I think. Star Wars High Republic #3. Star Wars The High Republic Adventures #2. Gun to my head, both are good series, but if you're not reading High Republic Adventures, I recommend it. This has got some really good art. This is a good story. I'm kind of digging it more than High Republic. I don't really have an explanation why, but yeah, if you haven't read it, give it a try because I think it's better than High Republic. Not that High Republic's a slouch, but. My cover of the week went to Avengers #43. This is the Jen Bartel Women's History Month variant. Avengers #43, the Alex Ross Timeless variant. Got me to spring for two. Got me to pay for the same book twice, Marvel. My own fault. Damn you, Marvel. I do it to myself. Batman #106. First appearance of, I'm blanking, Miracle Molly. Swamp Thing #1. This was an excellent read. This might be my read of the year so far. I really like this writer. His name is Ram V. I'm not a huge Swamp Thing fan, but I thought this was a really solid beginning. You got the first appearance of a new character. And it might even be maybe two first appearances. I'm not sure if the villain in this issue appeared before, but I'll have to look that up. This was really good. Definitely recommend it. And finally, Infinite Frontier #0. Again, another $6.99 book, but definitely you get your money's worth. It's long, it's wordy, there's a lot of prose, but I liked it. I kind of like these kind of Elseworld, what could be kind of issues. So anyway, that's what I got for you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you liked what you saw. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think I should be picking up. Let me know what you're picking up. Again, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.